So I thought I had all my contracts, set up where nobody was expiring, in 6 months. And then there's Arthur, who riddle me this. Lask Linz, or LAS, whatever, Linzer Athletic Sport Club in the Austria Bundesliga. Last season, they finished 7th in the league. They're not in the Champions or Europa League. And he's extremely interested in speaking to the club and require convincing to stay at the club. Oh, and by the way, he's worth 115K. They only want to give us 84K up front, plus 12, so it was a 97, call it, plus like ridiculous bonuses on top of that. So you want to come in and steal my player, and you want to undercut me right before the Champions League? And he has a minimum fee release clause of 375,000 euros. Right. All right, my friends, so let's do this. Let's try persuading him to stay. I may just say, like, dude, you've got a contract. But that means he won't sign at the end of the year. We'd lose out on him. But we kind of need him, to understatement, currently. So I'm going to say, can you let me know why you want to join them so I can convince you to stay? I want to test myself the highest levels I can in the game. They play in a better vision, so I have to take a chance like this. Okay, where's they're not in the Champions League? Okay, we can significantly enhance the squad. Youngsters, what's it going to take to keep you here? I'm going to reject them outright. Understand when you go. I'll promise accept any bids that meet our demands. You've got a release clause, buddy. I see you've got your heart set on a move. Reasonable bids. Nope. You have a release clause set in your contract. I'm only willing to let you leave if and when that clause is met. I think that's what I'll have to go with. I'll sanction a move on the condition that a loan back clause can be agreed as part of the deal. That's kind of cheeky, but no. I can see you've got your heart set on this, but I can't let you go at the minute. I'll let you go then. They won't be right for you. That's not my decision. Okay. You may not agree with this, but I'd be like, brother, you signed a contract that's 375. I would say, one, we're in the Champions League, and we made a run in the Europa League last season, and I understand that the Austrian Bundesliga is better than the Irish Premier Division, but we still made a run in the Europa League, got past the group stages. I'm just saying. You have a release clause set in your contract. I'm only going to let you leave if and when that clause is met. I'm not going to wait around. Football moves quickly, and they might lose interest, so I need to let you go. No? Nope. I'm not going to just accept it. I can see you've got your heart set him out. Promise I'll accept any bid that matches our valuation of you. The current offers aren't going to cut it. Here's what's going to happen. Because he's a highly influential player. If I say this, then everybody on the team is going to get upset. And I'm going to be like, I'm going to be the Ireland national team manager. Let's try what a pay rise tempt you to stay. Okay, fine. You want to just leave it? You don't want to get upset? Boom, rejection. Enjoy. We're not ready for the Champions League yet. I literally clicked one day past the last episode, and here we go. What the heck? We beat UCD 2-1, and I said, after the game, oh, their manager was in the crowd, and he's going to come after your player. And I said, there's no way he's leaving. He should look elsewhere. And he liked it. He's happy. Dude, what? And of course, right after that, he wants to chat because he wants to leave on a free. He doesn't want to sign a new contract, which I haven't offered him. He just wants to leave on a free. Let's discuss. Look, it's good. I'm not very happy about the situation, despite the fact that you just said after the game that you were happy and you reacted well. I've got absolutely no blah, 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 blah. Well, when you put it like that, you leave me a little choice but to cash in on you whilst I have the chance. You won't get to the end of your contract. I'm more than happy to leave you rotting in the reserves until the end of the season. You're hardly irreplaceable, and I won't be held to ransom. All of those are aggressive, Football Manager. Why isn't there an option of, like, listen, can we triple your wages? Like, why isn't that an option? Or is it because I didn't do it the first time? This is really going to mess up our ability to make a run, I think. Like, let's just go take a look before we respond. Let's go take a look at anybody, just any player that we, that can play wing back. Baldur Bjarnson, contracted to Norwich. He's listed for 130K. Do we just go ahead and buy him? I think we might have to. Hungarian looks quite tasty. He's got a little more physical, I think. Yeah. I mean, is Baldur here interested in us? He's very interested, or he's just interested. He's not very interested. This guy's not interested whatsoever. So we have one option. We're going to have an Icelandic connection. We've already got a little bit of one, but I'm just saying, this is not bad. We haven't scouted him in a bit or ever. How do we know him? I guess it must have been a scout that left or something like that. I just think it's a little aggressive. I'm fine, dude. If you want to run your contract down, I'll sign your replacement. I mean, it's only 115K. Like, I understand, like, we're trying to build up the team and sell people on and whatever, but I wonder if he would ever change his mind if, like, we made a heck of a run in the Champions League. Like, what if we make the Champions League group stages? Like, see you, man. I'm just gonna say it's fair enough. I won't be able to sell you early. Because if I do sell you early, then what, are you gonna get mad? He needs a new challenge. Okay, good luck, mate. I'm afraid we're gonna have to just destroy a club. We're gonna have to destroy Lask Linz. They are now coming after Frank Erich. I've said there's no way I'm selling him. Frankie comes out. My client's not interested in speaking to them. That's right. I mean, is there anything else to love about this guy? I love him. 80 days until he's got Irish nationality, my friends. 80 days. Okay, what is that? Like 3 months? So is that July, August, September? Ooh, we're getting into, if we can get past one more international break where Germany doesn't call him up, we have a chance, my friends. But I love him. I love him right now. I want to give him a raise, but I'm not gonna. Here we go. All right, my friends, after much ado, we are here. We lost to Shamrock in the Leinster Senior Cup final. To be completely honest, didn't surprise me one bit, because we had, like, Erich was out suspended, Davies was injured, Doyle was on international duty, so, like, we literally didn't have a left back. So we played Spence as our left back, Capper as our right back. Thompson had to play several games in a row as a center back because we had people out with it. You know, we apparently don't have enough center backs on the roster when it comes to international breaks. Lesson learned. And so it was ugly. I mean, we got our goal was in garbage time. I'm not that fussed about it. As you can see, the league play has gone well. We are still 8 points clear now. Yay. I have started to come after some people. Erich has continued to say no, which I love. We are gonna pay 300 grand for this guy. We've extended a contract to him. Scottish. I really wish I could have found a younger one. Actually, I found I can't remember if he was center back or right back from Iceland, but he just joined the club and didn't want to move. And so this guy's going to come in and give us some depth. That Charlie Rowan is now back from loan, is not as good. He hasn't played. Like, I don't think he played a single game. Yeah, not a competitive game. So he's back, and we can't get rid of him. And people, I mean, theoretically are minorly interested in him, but we do need the depth. I mean, he's just not very pacey, physically and all that kind of stuff. So he's back. We've got David Brady back. Aaron Brennan, 6'7" monster, is back. But I didn't extend their loans. Both clubs, Limerick and Wexford, wanted to extend the loans, but they didn't want to pay for them. And I figured now is the time where we want these guys on the roster. We're going to play a bunch of games. We have Champions League. We want to rotate in. I would have liked this loaned Eli Marina, but I also kind of want to give him a chance. He's only 2.5 star now, but, like, he also hasn't really played, at least in a league that is loaded. So that's what's going on there. There is a thunderstorm happening above my house, and my kids are having we're getting a bed delivered for my daughter, so I'm a little worried the power's going to go out. I do have a backup of this save, and I'm getting questions from my wife, so at some point I may pause randomly in the middle of the video because the truck shows up with the bed. So that's kind of where we're at. Jim Fox is back. I'd like to sell him. We're kind of just doing our thing here. Yeah, we do have a lot of players. There are people right now freaking out about the number of players I have. One of this guy is a trialist that we may sign. He's English. We can't grab him, but his composure is 6. That makes me a little nervous. So I'm trying to find like that gem where it's like it's worth bringing this player in at a young age and developing them. Maybe should have sold or loaned one of these guys back out, but we also had the issue of making sure we had enough players homegrown for the Champions League, because we did kind of have a clear out of the under-19s, to be completely honest with you. There's not much here right now, so we're building. So this is how we line up: 4-2-3-1. Hayes, Ward in the target man, Gleason, Whitty, Thompson, White on the deep line playmaker, not roaming playmaker, because I got Smith going forward. Smith's done really well. I mean, he's a 6'8", 7, but he's 5 goals and 10 starts and 4 subs. I don't think that's much to complain about in that attacking function. And so I don't want both of my midfielders running off. We don't have the DM, so we'll have the deep line playmaker kind of hang back. Dole, Erich, O'Connor, and Arthur, who is now officially leaving at the end of the season. He's got a contract offer coming in. And so we do need to replace him. Spence is not going to be a long-term option there. Let's go, boys. Yeah, I think we're going to win. I can't remember how many fans are here. It said it in the build-up, but I don't remember right now. Let's take... we're just going to do key highlights because we're doing the doubleheader. I'd like to think... This is ambitious, but I'd like to think that we will be able to get through a team like this. That's why I think key highlights is okay. We don't have the Armenian League loaded. Theoretically, they are significantly worse than us based on reputation and how much they pay their players. So we should have the advantage in multiple ways. Even if we had the league loaded, I think we would have the advantage. So let's go prove it. Of course, I'll say that we'll lose this game, and then I'll be in panic mode. Okay, I was like, oh, that's a really bad pass, but Thompson had come back deep for that. Thompson. Okay, to Smith. As I was saying, he's been quite good. 7th goal of the season. First ever Champions League goal for John Smith, who is the most generic name you could ever want. Watch his run here. Is that him? There he comes. Really, keeper should have done better. That really wasn't as well placed of a shot as I thought it was. Should have been more to the right. Oh, keeper tipped it. It looked like Harry White with the cartwheel. Easy does it, my friends. 11 minutes in, we got 75% possession. Again, it's not that I don't want to get the impression that like we take the Champions League for granted. Like, I think we're a good team now, and we've built up. And this team, anytime you come up against a team who pays your players less, and you're from Ireland, generally a good sign for your club. We are going to take. Whoop, hello, pause. Erich, easy mate. Please don't get sent off. I did register, I want to say, Rowan for the Champions League because the other guy, that Ricky McPherson, if he accepts, he's not here, so I can't register him for this leg of the Champions League, but he would take Rowan's spot. Jack Thompson can also play the center back in a bind. I wouldn't want to do it, as we get further along in the competition, but he could. We didn't register Harry White with an I because he's under 21. We don't have to register him. He fits into that, if they're under the age of, if they're 20 or younger when the year starts, then you don't have to register them. So that's been kind of nice. I don't know who that ball was going to. It was a horrific, I don't know if it was a clearance more than a pass. It was a pass. It was a bad pass. White out to Hayes Ward, pings it down. Thompson's going to ping it first time. Oh, left peg. That was good. That was delicious. It's looking pretty good, my friends. 3-0 in the first half. We got some good ratings going. Let's avoid a sending off for Erich. We may take him off, actually. Kind of aggressive, I think, but I missed that because my phone and I'm worried about the delivery and it's raining. And okay, you just got to experience Gary Gleason getting his 10th goal this season. He has been, I know there's some comments like, man, Gary Gleason has been terrible, but he's come along, I'd say. 10 goals this season. Again, some of those are cups. We'll have to take a look. Oh, that curved. Oh, that was. Oh, they're celebrating. Oh, Oh, a shame. Sorry, I had to. I do love the football building in the corner, like over here, but much further. I just think that's great. It's a bit of a rout, my friends. I just realized I'm wearing the same color shirt as Chirac. Tell the boys that they did excellent. Yeah, I think we could do that. And we're going to take the yellow off because it's not worth it to risk it. And just be like, hey, mate. We're going to do a triple sub. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take our best players off because I think that's a good move. You need match fitness. So let's take Harry White off. You can roam around. I think we can afford to do that. So we've gone triple subbage, my friend, at halftime. Hopefully that doesn't blow up in our face. I don't think it will, but save Edic for the future. Di Benedetto has been injured, and I've struggled to get him back in the squad because we got so many really good midfielders. And Hayes Ward has been amazing. And I know people are like, you're not supposed to take strikers off that are playing really well. It's like, we're beating a team 5-0. And if the game can't understand that from a AI getting upset with you standpoint, then shame on Football Manager and SI because, dude, we're up 5-0. We need you for the future. We need you for the future. So I have changed the throw in. I don't know why this happens. So, that was too easy. Massimo Di Benedetto gets his 4th goal of the season with an assist by Paddy O'Connor. This is dirty, lads. Where are we playing this? Oh, is this at like the UCD Bowl? That's not our stand. There's no green. I mean, our stand has green, not red, and we don't have brick. Gleason, I love when they run into each other. Elaine, oh, good stop by the keeper. I'll take the corner. This is a little aggressive, I think. Gleason, boink. Oh, Sean Flynn trying to get on the score sheet. That would have been nice. I mean, that would have been nice. It's 6-0. But I do want to see good performances out of these guys. I'm really, honestly, more concerned with Di Benedetto getting some... game time. Why would he do that? Why would you do that, mate? What on earth would lead you? You're up 6-0. Why would you, from behind, 2-footed lunge or whatever that was? I mean, a super aggressive tackle, sliding in like jump slide. Why would you do that? There is literally no reason for that. Okay, so we may go with the 4-4-2 diamond next game. We'll, since we don't have but just Woody that can play wing. Gleason takes a touch. Oh, another good save. No one stops it, though. None of the defense did not cover themselves in glory there. Come back to help out their keeper. I'm tempted to stop recording to just move on, but I mean, it's the Champions. We don't want to take it for granted. And props to the Chirac fans. That the camera angle there just showed the in behind the goal. Lots of tangerine and black in the stands there. There's the Matt Sharpness dribbling right into an opponent. Excellent. Oh, he goes. Okay. All right. Goes for the deep shot. Oh, he's on a 4.9. It's increased. They took off a 6.0. Oh, but they're when you're down a man, you're still dominating your opponent. That's probably not a good sign for them. Paddy O'Connor gets one. Get one, son. I love a center back scoring, so that's not a complaint. Even though it was, kind of a bouncy header, it wasn't like a perfect set piece. It worked. And that was not us sending it that way. It was the defender. Defender should have tried to flick it out of bounds over his head, but, some of these things you can't control. It's 8-0, my friends. 28 shots on 16 on target. To be fair, they have had some shots. They have an extra man. You'd hope so. Oh, here we go. Here's what it actually is supposed to look like. Long throw in. Okay, but at least there weren't 4 guys Oh. Where's my team? Where's the team? That's not the idea. What was that? Why wasn't there anybody back there? The truck just pulled up. Oh, it's a critical away goal for them. It's 8-1. Risky business, my friends. I'm really confused. I also don't have the tactics set up to long throw everyone forward. That was weird. Who knows? I'm trying to get to the end of the game so that I can go, help get this bed inside. My daughter's freaking out. She's like, I got a bed out. Supposed to come last week. They ordered it on the wrong date. I was like, so can you deliver it for free so I don't have to come get it? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, why did I have to bring that up? And you didn't just say, like, our bad, we're going to deliver it to you. Businesses, my friends. Here we go. Di Gleason. Okay, can we just in the... Yes, that's fine. Good job, Elaine. We've only had one clear-cut chance and 2 half chances. I'd like to point that out. We scored 8 goals. All right, my friends. Yeah, passionate. Very pleased. He's still on an 8.0. He goes from 8.5 to an 8.0 with a straight red. Okay, my friends, I'm going to save, and then we'll be back to show you the second leg. We're going to sign Ricky. May have an underlying long-term issue with a tight hamstring. This is not the big news. But if you go look at his injuries, right, he does have a tight hamstring. It's slight. It's like a couple days at a time. Slight. It's like he's had a calf strain and a fractured upper arm, but he's not like injury prone according to the rest of the reports. So we're going to accept that. Lask Linz has come in and met the $875K offer for Frank Erich, who is 63. He's 2 months away from Republic of Ireland. We've offered him a contract, my friends, of $6,000 a week. We have quintupled? Is that sextupled? Sextupled his wages, and I don't know if he's going to take it. I think we may have just gotten played. Oh, although you could argue, no, we're not getting played. That's in the range of what they could offer him. Honestly, I don't care if he goes. I just want him here for another 63 days. So that's what's going on there. I wish I could tell you how excited I am. And I feel like we've just been done in by his agent, but I literally don't care. We had the wage room. I mean, that's a massive increase, but I think he's worth it. I think he's worth it. And if he's not, it doesn't matter. Like, surely now he'll love us forever. $6,000 a week is absurd. And maybe you could argue, hey, you probably should have offered him when they started sniffing around this. You should have offered him another contract. But like, they were offering something like that wasn't $875K, and I was like, they're not going to get close to that. So we've bumped it up to 1.5. Now someone could steal him for 1.5. I literally just need it for 63 days, my friends. Oh my goodness, I was so nervous about that. Whoo. Now that we've got that taken care of, my friends, let's go smash a team and earn our way to the next qualification round of the Champions League. We do have a loan offer for Thompson that I might take. It's only $600 a week. We're paying him $1,500. Is there anybody else that can play DM that we have registered? Sean Murphy's not registered. He would be my first selection. We got an 8-1 lead. Actually, you know what? We're going to put Brennan in. I don't think we're going to start Gary Hayes Ward. I think we're going to be like, mate, we smashed him, mate. We smashed him. We're going to give you a rest. Kelvin Bello, maybe we can get you a game here. Paul Russell's unhappy because he doesn't have enough playing time, but he's only at 89%. Mate, relax. I'm just trying to see how we can make some people happy. Let's spread a little joy, my friends. Davies, I would start, but he's only at 45% or 45 minutes, and he's at 55% match sharpness. That's not ideal, is what we would call that. Let's give Sean Flynn a run out, even though he just played. But it's fine. Things are fine. We drew with Sligo, which was disappointing to say the least. But let's go not concede 7 goals and see ourselves in the next round. I'm going to say, let's go win. You don't want to say, like, let's not throw out the result from let's not, make the first leg result not count. It's like, mate, we won 8-1. Yeah. 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 Eric's agent has played us. Let me know. I bet you think he played us, and he probably did. But I don't really care. We've got money now. Like, I'm not saying I want to spend $6,000 on every player, but it was kind of good to know that's kind of the limit to what the board will, or like, I think they were asking 6.5 to start, and I was like, dude, we can't do that. The board won't let us do that. And then I bumped it down to 6, and it turned from red to acceptable, and I'm like, boom, or not acceptable, like you could offer it. So, I'm not complaining. We got more than enough wage room. That probably means we need to sell a player. Keep Frank, sell a player. You know. Oh, come on, Harry. All right. Do we just play attacking? Let's see how it goes. I want to get Aaron Brennan. Actually, we need to switch Brennan and Elaine because they're other-footed. Elaine is right-footed, Brennan is left-footed. In case you're wondering, my daughter was super excited about the bed. My wife's a little emotional because now we don't have any babies in cribs. No more babies in cribs. So she's a little bit clumped. Keep it going, lads. You know, like, we don't overthink it. Don't get sent off. You know, I think we're going to do this. Take the yellow off. Russell's been complaining about playing time anyway. Mate, come on in. You do you. White is complacent. We don't really need him because we, are the better team. So we'll do a little double subbage. Again, even if we lose the game, right? Like, as long as we don't lose 7-0, then I think we're doing all right. Someone just subscribed. I don't, again, know how to turn that off on OBS. I apologize for your eardrums and mine. All right, Elaine, if you're not going to play, mate, Bella's going to come in. That's our last sub, which means we're keeping Erichin and Doyle, but, I am going to, you know what? If you guys are going to be complacent, it's only an 8-1 lead, guys. Fine, take it easy. Classless American. Anyway, Doyle, that was poor, mate. Gleason, Russell, Smith, smack it, mate. That's what he tried. Oh, if you're not gonna, you should have had that. We'd like to score a goal away from home, so you get that, like, we can go anywhere and score, but, we are taking it easy on him, I guess. Mentality of the squad. $6,000 a week. Now, what's going to happen is all the other players are going to want raises. I probably just screwed this entire save up. But you know what? We're going to buy a stadium. We're going to score a goal. We got nothing to worry about. We're maintain the positivity, my friends. $6,000 a week. That's like more than the wages of some first division teams. We got it with one guy. We're making a statement. We're planting our flag. It's an Irish flag, but it has like in the background, it's a tiny little German flag. We're planting a flag. We are here to stay, my friends. We are going to be making Champions League / Europa League runs. Brennan! Oh, I wanted to get him a Champions League goal for the young lad. He's been doing well in training. I think he's the next Gary Hayes Ward. I mean, not that you can replace Gary Hayes Ward, but come on, Erich. What you got, mate? Oh, dirty tackle from Gindvad. Brennan's on a 6.6. That's not what you want to see, mate. That's not what you want to see. Bello, what you got? Okay, top of the box. Somebody run onto that. No. I know I'm commentating this all excited up 9-1, but you want to see good movement. Smith, Russell, ooh, taken down. Bello, they play advantage. Aaron Brennan, first ever Champions League goal. My friend says it's 10th goal of the season. That's counting first division in this. So I guess it's for his career 10th goal of the season. That is his, I don't know if it's his first goal for us ever. I don't think so. But it's definitely his first, unless I'm just crazy, his first Europa League / Champions League continental competition was the word I was looking for. Aaron Brennan has scored a goal. I'm good. I'm happy. What an episode, my friends. If you skipped the middle, you missed the drama around Erich. We get to keep Erich. We get to keep him, keep Erich, and Aaron Brennan scores a goal. Boys, I'm thrilled. Dean Doyle, man of the match. Left back, my friends. So who do we get? We get Hapoel Beersheva. So the Israeli team don't have the league loaded. Well, there's a discrepancy. Hey guys, you're making €230 a week. Hey, I'm making 12,750. I'm making 16 grand. I'm making 20 and a half. What? How? Someone, maybe it's the youth. That seems a little shaky from a team and, thing. Kind of like somebody who'd be dumb to pay one player 600 and start next to somebody making 400. Who would do that? And oh, that was probably a mistake. I will sell him in the future as long as we get to 61 days and have the chance. He may still say no. You'd think he'd be like, I freaking love this place. That is, I think, kind of hilarious, my friends. Those games are coming right up. That's the 21st and 28th. That's going to be the next episode, the doubleheader. Let me know what you think about the transfer drama. Have I made a massive mistake? Would you have done the same thing? And what should I do with all of these players? No one wants Ben Colley or Matt Capper or Jim Fox. Somebody wants Jack Thompson, but not very much. Nobody wants Charlie Rowan. Let me know what you think about that, my friends. We'll see you then. Have a good one. Yeah!